Hi guys, welcome back. This is your daily astrology read for Monday, December 3rd, 2018. I almost said November. How about that? All right guys, so as I have been saying in previous videos, I am not going to go down every single alignment. I am only touching on what is important today, what's necessary today. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So, of course, we all know that the sun is still in Sagittarius. We also know that Jupiter is in Sagittarius, okay? Happy birthday, Sagittarius. So, now that Mercury has left Sagittarius and entered into Scorpio, we'll talk about Mercury in Scorpio in just a minute. But the point is that so now that Mercury retrograde has left Sagittarius for a few minutes, for a few moments, we can actually experience now and see the truth now of things. Now that Mercury retrograde has left Sagittarius, it's now people can gear up now to release, new plans, new ideas, new whatever this is for the new year, wherever this is hitting in your personal natal chart. And this is like so perfect because the new moon in Sagittarius is on the 6th or the 7th, depending on where you are in the world. With this new moon in Sagittarius, it represents this newness coming up, coming out, coming in, whatever, And not to mention that Mercury goes direct on the 6th also. Okay? So did that make sense? Mercury retrograde has left Sagittarius, okay? So now we can actually experience the truth of things, see the truth of things. Now we can, because we can now see and experience the truth of things, this puts us in a better spot to be able to now, after we've gone back and done our research, seen and saw what things were in Sagittarius with the Mercury retrograde, now we can release new ideas, release new plans, and do whatever we are going to do for the new year. And like I said, this is perfect timing with this Mercury Mercury retrograde moving from Sagittarius, because the new moon is on the 6th and 7th. And this new moon represents the newness coming in, okay? Or going out, depends on what you have going on, And the second perfect thing about this is that Mercury goes direct on that new moon, on the 6th, the 7th, depending on where you are. Okay, so that's what we have there with the sun and Jupiter. Why don't I have Jupiter up here? I'm sorry, guys. I should have Jupiter up here behind Sagittarius, but I don't. I'm going to fix that. But, yeah. So with Jupiter being there, we can now, with Jupiter being there and Mercury being out of the picture when it comes to the house of Sagittarius, now we can go ahead and move forward and expand on our ideas, okay? And the new moon in Sagittarius is going to help with that. Okay. So, yeah, sorry about not having Jupiter up there. Why don't I have Jupiter there? Can I put Jupiter there really quickly? Let me see if I can find Jupiter. Why is Jupiter not up here with Aquarius? I mean, not Aquarius. What's wrong with me? It's the Mercury retrograde through Scorpio is what it is, guys. So, there you go. There you go, Jupiter. Bam. Boom. All right, Sagittarius. Sorry about that. We got to represent for everybody, okay? It's only fair now. Listen. So, okay. So, second, we have Venus, Mercury retrograde, and the moon. Currently all in Scorpio, right? So what I see here is I see either new love or a reconciliation with an old love, okay? But the trick here with Venus being here and in Scorpio and this Mercury retrograde now in Scorpio, you know, this tells me that in order to receive this new love or this reconciliation, like with the old love, like one must really be able to let go of past emotional baggage, okay? Mercury retrograde through Scorpio will bring these issues back up and back around, and some of us know how well a Scorpio can hold a grudge until it's acknowledged for what it truly is. So Mercury is helping to bring situations back around so that they can be acknowledged in their totality, in their truthfulness. You know, Scorpio energy will definitely leave no stone unturned when it comes to the truth of situations. And you know, that can be difficult for the Scorpio energy for two reasons. You know, one, because about 99.9% of the world's population likes to sweep things under the rug as if they have never happened. And or skim past certain things to save face. But the Scorpio energy says, throw the whole face away and lock my door behind you. Okay? Now, Scorpio is like that without the Mercury there. So imagine Mercury now being in Scorpio. There's a double down of that, okay? Also, I don't have it, well, there's no need to have it. Actually, it's just really a point to make. You know, also Pluto is one of Scorpio's rulers. And Pluto is currently sitting in Capricorn. So, with that moon, that Mercury, and Pluto belonging to Scorpio but sitting in Capricorn, you know that the truth and the realness of matters at hand can be ruthless, okay? And then when you add the dose of like the sun being in Sagittarius and the moon being in Scorpio, you know, this ruthlessness about getting real or getting left can be done like in such a Sadity ass, you know, that bitch sort of a way. and it can come off with like an extra grudge of not just wanting the truth, but wanting to make someone pay in other ways for like their disloyalty or like their untruthfulness or like their fakeness or something, this can come from a sense of entitlement when the sun sits in Sagittarius and the moon is sitting in Scorpio. Okay? Yeah. So with the Scorpio, this is not just your regular old, let's get to the bottom of things. When you add that Sagittarius sun, people think that the Scorpio energy is something else. When you add a Sagittarius sun, it can become vindictive, like, if that's even the right word, So, yeah, things can come from like a real sense of entitlement when the sun sits in Sagittarius. So like, yeah, people may be feeling entitled to the truth and to loyalty, but like I said before, not in just a regular old Scorpio way. This shit is most likely in a Sagittarius energy sort of a way. We got a little bit of adding this of self-entitlement to some shit here, okay? Which tells me that some of this could be wrong. Okay? Some of this could be wrong. Because there's a sense of entitlement here. So some of this could be wrong. Now, if it was the Scorpio moon with another sun somewhere else, I would be able to say something different. But considering the circumstances of the sky right now, this is a little different, which tells me that while the Scorpion energy wants the truth, there may be some bull crap to the Scorpion itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be serious. Let's be serious. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that a little bit of false sadityness, false entitlement, false truthfulness can play a part here. It all depends. Everything is a variable. Okay, and so with the sun sitting in Sagittarius, it's like, and the moon sitting in Scorpio, it's like I want what I want, and either you are not it or you are not good enough. So next, But the bottom line is that the Scorpio moon and Venus and Mercury being there, it's like just simply asking for the truth. And if that truth is half-assed or is being covered up, or someone is trying to skim the surface, then that Sagittarius sun is going to come in with that sassy attitude and be like, you're not good enough. Bye-bye. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Right? And then on top of all of that, we have Mars. If you guys can see that at the top here of the screen, we have Mars still sitting in Pisces. Now, we have to remember that Pisces is Scorpio's sister sign. And that Mars that's sitting in Pisces, that Mars belongs to Scorpio. Okay? Just like that Pluto we just talked about. So, yeah, the getting real or getting the boot as the year comes to a close is like something serious, okay? For some, these changes, could take place well after the new year. But make no mistake about it. The process has begun, and everything is a process. I hope you all enjoyed today's daily astrology read. Do not forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will chit chat with you guys later. But on the last note, if you are still here, it's like, guys, I keep pausing because I'm looking up here at this Mars in Pisces. And like I said, this Mars in Pisces, first of all, Pisces is the sister sign to the Scorpio. And that Mars that's sitting in that sister sign belongs to Scorpio. So that's even more of a double down of getting real, because Mars do not come to play. It will get rid of you, okay? So you got Mars sitting in a sign that's usually very cool, calm, and collect. But that's not so much right now. So it's almost like if things do not come correct, if people do not come correct, if energies do not come correct, then that Sagittarius sun is going to kick in a real Sadity ass, self-entitlement ass way, and the boot is coming, and no one will have any like second thoughts or second fucks to give, especially with that sun sitting in Sagittarius. Okay, it didn't come to play. So that's why I kept pausing, guys, looking up there at that, because I was trying to figure out if I needed to go deeper into that Mars being in Pisces. And I feel like it was necessary. So, that's what people are up against at this time. People are up against the truth of matters in order to bring in new love or to reconcile new love. With new love, it's about getting real about what you want, okay? With old love and the reconciliation of that, it's about coming correct, or your ass is gonna get the boot, okay? That's what it's about. Now, like I said, I don't know where things are hitting for you in your chart, and you will most definitely have to look at that and see what is happening. You can always pull your chart at astro.com, or you can pull your chart at cafeastrology.com. Now, I like cafeastrology.com the best because you can print out your natal chart in different formats. So whichever format is easier for you to understand the houses and the placements and the signs and the planets that are there and who and where they belong to, if this is a good placement for you or a bad placement for you, it'll be easy to figure out when you are comfortable with the format that you are using to read your chart. So I like Cafe Astrology the best, but to each his own. So seriously, now I'm going to close out this video. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And I will see you guys later. Bye.